So here we are, 2018, a new location. Seeing Rocky Mountain National Park was beautiful, but a lot of guys had been on that trip, and so we just thought, what about checking out something different? And that's what's amazing about Colorado is there's no shortage of wildlife or beautiful locations. You never know what you'll see.
What is that?
I think that is the Northern Serengeti Yeti is what that is. We haven't gotten close enough to identify it, but we hear its calls in the middle of the night. We believe it's either hungry or lonely. We've got guys that have been part of the church since we launched, and we have guys that have literally been at the church for a month. And it's just been neat to see just the bonds, the relationships, the opportunity to really know each other.
God does things in steps, so he brought us here together to meet each other and become friends, and then later down the road, as you know, in his perfect timing, you know, maybe I'll be able to help those guys out. In turn, you know, myself, like they'd be able to help me out too. It's not a surprise that guys can be stupid sometimes, and we like to push the envelope a little bit. And then you throw a bunch of testosterone in a mix, and then in this kind of place, it's really a recipe for disaster.
What exactly happened? We got a little damage down here.
Jumper was not a burn.
Well, maybe a little damage, but
Yeah.
it's not bad. My wife's gonna hate me.
Earlier today, we got to go to Keystone and ride the gondolas up and mountain bike the actual ski slopes. It's interesting when you go mountain biking here in Colorado at the level that we tried today. It's much different than just going around the campground. And one of the locals looked at us and said, "Oh, they're gonna die. They are all gonna die."
Tell me what you expect here.
I'm excited. We're gonna tear it up. It's fun.
Jose, what you gonna do, man?
Make it out with no broken bones.
That's a good plan. Israel,
I'm
gonna wreck and cry to my mama.
nice. Eric,
Living the dream, man.
what about you?
Right now I'm in the zone. Plan on shooting some gaps, maybe hit some shoots, getting some air. You know, I practiced my bunny hop in the parking lot yesterday. Should be a whole lot different on the mountain.
Awesome.
I plan to be the first 350-pound guy down the mountain this year. So here we go.
Jake, did you read this sign, man?
No, I didn't read the sign. I figured it'd be good.
All right. Just checking.
We're gonna take it. It's gonna be good.
We'll see you at the bottom.
All right, dude.
Making us a fire.
Nice, it's blowing it.
Lightly. He did it. Look at him nurture the fire.
I
Newborn baby.
started church a year ago. My brother came last year. So I'd been wanting to go, and a lot of stuff happened in my family. And so I see it as a blessing, honestly, to be able to come. I mean, my wife is taking care of the kids at home, but I know that's a big burden on her, and she allowed me to experience this and experience it with a great group of guys. Being able to open up is what has stuck with me. I mean, spending in the evenings around the fire and talking about real world problems, it's built a bond to where you know that you can approach this individual from now on and not be afraid to open up about how you feel about something or or what's really troubling you.
The rafting, it was awesome. I love cold water, so it's perfect for me. It's the teamwork inside the boat. You know, when you're in there and you're rowing that boat, trying to keep your brother from falling out, and it's fun.
Whitewater rafting was an experience. Got to check off some of my CEUs for my rescue training by pulling in some of the other guys that fell out. Well, me, my wife, and kids, we're new to the church. We've only been there for 2 months or so. Thought it would be a good experience to meet some of the guys instead of just seeing some faces at church. You know, start to grow relationships. You know, it's really hard because you kind of set off to the side and you don't know anybody, and this has just given me a boost to become more involved. So it's been awesome.
It's not your typical camping trip. I mean, we had lots of fun, but it wasn't just about having fun. It was about getting closer to God and making that rapport with other guys.
But right now, God, we lift up Chris, because this is his moment where he shares on the outside what's going on the inside, where he recognizes and acknowledges you before men.
I think God kind of lines us up to be on these trips together and really getting to connect with guys you don't know. And then it's like you just build that bond and that friendship.
So Brandon?
Yes, for sure.
Have you been baptized?
In the name of the Father.